In a time before marble temples rose to scrape the sky, before Rome dreamed of an empire, there was a city born of silence, steel, and sacrifice. Sparta. Sparta was not ruled by one man. No, that would be too simple, too fragile. She walked the knife's edge of balance, and so it gave itself not one king, but two. The twin kings of Sparta were not just rulers of a city, but living symbols of a pact made long ago, forged in myth and sealed in blood. They came from the line of Heracles, the lion-hearted son of Zeus himself, not merely born to rule, but to embody Sparta's soul. One king to lead in war, one king to guard the laws. One hand wielded the spear, the other the scroll. Together they kept the city in balance like two pillars holding up a single flame. Yet even kings in Sparta were not gods. Above them stood the Gerousia and the Ephors, watchers of watchers. A king who betrayed Sparta's sacred order could be exiled, punished, even killed, for in this city the state was greater than the man. Everything was ritual, everything was sacred. From the whipping grounds of Artemis Orthia to the black broth of the mess hall, each act carved discipline into the flesh. Even the kings obeyed. And in the beginning there was Lycurgus, the lawgiver. He spoke with the gods and returned with a vision. Two kings, two bloodlines, one Sparta. He did not write laws, he planted them in the hearts of the people. And when Sparta marched, it did so with twin shadows, two lions from one den, two flames from one pyre. When you hear of kings, remember this: Sparta did not trust one man, it trusted the fire between two. Two kings, one crown of duty, one throne of honor.